about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Lopez passes to Porzingis, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Wall missing again. The Knicks with the lead. There's the pass to Carmelo. The high post shot. No good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shot of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Now here's Freak. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Celtics in Boston.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Wizards with the lead. And Sessions kicks to Wall. Passes it to Sessions. He feeds it to Gortat. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. And it's 7 points for Marcin Gortat. Gortat's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. To the paint. And that one's good. Freak.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall dishes to Gortat. And Washington again with the bucket.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. Nice bounce in his step to start.
Here's Cameron, and that one's good. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
It's Anthony with the drive. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Nene with the stuff.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
The wide open look here for Anthony. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Wall passes to Porter. The three-pointer no good. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Cameron. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got 6 points.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Freak. Tops in scoring, 3rd in blocks, and such a great distributor and decision maker and an assist per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Outside, Wall. Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Sanders checked in for Robin Lopez. He hits the second from the line. Here's Freak. He has 6. Pass to Porzingis. Down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Wall. Can't hit from the low block. Knicks trail by 3. Gortat with the steal. Porter with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Good. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Porzingis passes to Cameron. Rebound by the Wizards. Gortat's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Porter kicks to Wall. And stolen by Afflalo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Porzingis. Dishes to Anthony. Shot from 16. That's good on the jump shot. Anthony's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Here's Afflalo. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now just a 2-point Wizards lead.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Wall dishes to Nene. And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Marcin Gortat.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
And I think they've got to consider, Greg, throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the lead.
New York shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Wizards. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Donald's thrown out there with Wall. And it's Porter at small forward. And Wall. Here we go now. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there. That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And Gortat kicks to Wall. Shoots from the high post. They grab their own miss. And O'Quinn sends it back. Now here's Freak, guarded by Porter. Feeds to Calderon. He dishes it to Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Anthony, the pass to Cameron. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Wall with another miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Cameron. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall.
Some good play tonight for Freak. He's got 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Porzingis comes in for Williams. And it's a Flalo in for Jose Calderon. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He had 30 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Left side, Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. It's Wall with the drive. He used that pick to perfection. 14 points for Marcin Gortat.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside, Wall. Gortat dishes to Nene. That one rolling around and rims out. The Knicks leading by 4. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And now the Knicks on the break. Pulls up for 3. They get it back. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Here's Cameron, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Nene. Getting around 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Sloan. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Come on, y'all. You need better looks than that.
Five to shoot. Wizards trail by 7. On deep. And again, Washington with the triple. For New York, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Cameron, shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Sloan kicks to Wall. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's a Flalo. Rebounded by the Wizards. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Freak kicks to a Flalo. And the dunk by Lopez.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Wall's shot is off.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Aflalo kicks to Freak. There's the feed to Anthony. Lets it go. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's Freak missing. Porter in the corner to end the drought. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Knicks leading by 10. Cameron, the pass to Aflalo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Wizards, 8 games out.
And when I look at Washington, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Freak dishes to Green. Outside Anthony. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Sanders' shot is good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Sessions kicks to Evans. Here's Cameron. He dishes it to Anthony. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got his 3rd rebound on the night. In the corner at Sessions. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. The Knicks leading by 7. Freak kicks to Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. Washington's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. No luck. Good D by Sanders.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Anthony, the pass to Cameron. Back to Anthony. It's stolen by Wall. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Sessions dishes to Wall. Wasted no time on that one. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Outside Anthony. Kicks to Freak. Puts up a 3. The shot no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wall's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Evans the basket on the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It really does.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. New York ahead. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. The Knicks leading by 4. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Gortat with a screen on a follow. Clock at 6. Sessions, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Three-pointer. Rebound by John Wall. Wall's got 7 rebounds in the game. He kicks to Sessions. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a 2nd win.
Freak kicks to Aflalo. The pass to Porzingis. Gortat with the defensive effort.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Porter, no luck.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Sessions, and it's blocked.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Nene.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh, yeah, shots. Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. 2nd in opponent points per game. 5th in opponent field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And going back to their points allowed ranking, they slow the game down, forcing opponents to score in the half court. I mean, if you can score at all, really suffocating you on defense.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Sessions with it, out guarded by Aflalo. Sessions against Aflalo. Sessions passes to Wall. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Chance there to take the lead. Missing to the wing right side. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for John Wall. He's putting up about 17 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Donald Sloan's checked in for Sessions. The dish to Gortat. Offensive rebound. With the teardrop, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, how about John Wall in this? 8 rebounds, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Let's take a moment now to check out the top scorers around the league. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Move the ball and stick it to
Anthony dishes to Freak, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. Here's Sloan. And the 3 off target. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. They get it back.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Nene outside. Here's Wall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put out.
I'm looking over there at Craig. He's enjoying every second of it, Clark.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Anthony kicks to Freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Puts it up. And it comes off the front of the rim. New York leading by 4. 3-pointer. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
And he's good on the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
They set the pick. Will it go? Knicks with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. This is it to Porzingis. To the middle. And Freak throws it down.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Anthony. And the basket good. Anthony's got 20.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now here's Freak. He has 35. And there's the 3-second violation. A different look for New York. Larry Sanders is checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Aflalo. Gortat with a screen on Calderon. pass to Porter. And it's Nene, top of the key. Here's Sloan. Buries the long-range jumper. Sloan's got 9 points.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Freak kicks to Williams. Screen by Sanders. The drive by Anthony. Can he keep it going? Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Anthony's got 22 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Washington. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Here is Wall. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Wall out there with Ramon Sessions. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
They've been the glass eaters, too.
Oh!
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Pass to Wall. It's rebounded by New York. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks the triple. Freak's got 38 points.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Nene with it. Williams picks him up. The shot by Nene. No good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Cameron. The 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 4 points for Otto Porter Jr.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Follow the pass to Cameron. He feeds it to Williams. Anthony left side. Some nice passing by New York here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Robin Lopez in this one, he's got 8 points and a block.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. Nene into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. The Knicks leading by 12. Freak kicks to Anthony. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Inside, and Freak throws it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Anthony on the wing. The pass to Porzingis. Dishes to Afflalo. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Shot's good.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Wall dishes to Nene. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And here's Freak. Feeds it to Lopez. Kicks it to Freak. Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Nene. From deep 3-point range, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 18. Now here's Wall, covered by Cameron. Nene, right side. Again, the miss by Nene.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
There's a screen by Gortat. It's Wall with the drive. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Wall's got 17 points here in the second half. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. Freak kicks to Aflalo. Now Freak takes the three. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Been a solid outing for Sessions. 15 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
The Knicks leading by 14. Out to Anthony. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Washington, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Sessions against Aflalo. Sessions passes to Nene. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Anthony gets double teamed. Over to the left wing. Pass to Porzingis. Sinks that one from the post.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Gortat with the screen for Wall. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots. And made 7 of them. New York leading by 12. Pass to Porzingis. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Lopez a screen. Clock at 6. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Aflalo against Sessions. He dishes it to Gortat. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Wall kicks to Nene. There's the pick. Now the feed to Sessions. Porter kicks to Wall. Off target with his three.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Anthony drives in, and that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Wizards making a change here. Evans is checked in. Here's Porzingis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porzingis has got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Anthony on the wing, covered by Evans. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Porzingis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And that one's good by Porter.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Porter with the steal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Freak throws it down.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Wizards trail by 15. Sessions no good. To the right side. Here's Cameron. Off target from three-point range.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Here's Gortat. Drops it in from 11 feet. Gortat's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Jerry Sanders is checked in for the Knicks. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Freak dishes to a Flalo. Second shot opportunity. Gortat with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gortat.
2 points, Tornadoes.
Sanders against Gortat. Sanders passes to Cameron. It's stolen by Wall. He kicks it to Porter. Nasty move. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Porter. He has 11 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Aflalo with it. Here's Freak. And Anthony gets double teamed. And Sanders, here we go. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
We're forcing
Well,
the
over
issue
the break,
too much.
I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Thanks again, Doris.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Wizards, Freak, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Kevin, they're shooting around 90% from the free throw line.
Keep running.
You and I both know that's very strong, very impressive free throw shooting for this team.
Wizards trail by 16. Outside, Wall. The dish now to Gortat, and it's sent back by Cameron. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
New York moving the ball around. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porter. Got a hand on it. Anthony against Sessions. Now here's Freak. Count it.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Gorilla triple-double? Y'all didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was one of the better ones I played in. Really, I'm just happy with how the team competed and how we got the win. Personal stats are secondary today, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.